People who use the REEF-LUX 450 are evil. Do not know how to play the game. They do not play the game the same way you do. They stay at base and just ruin the game for everyone. They are the absolute antithesis of a hero. And that is why I use the REEF-LUX 450. After all, if there is good, there must be evil. Let's break it down, shall we? Similar to the Stringer, the REEF-LUX has a 2-charge mechanic, where the first charge will give damage in range, whilst the second charge will give accuracy. At no charge, each shot will do 30 damage, although the accuracy will be very difficult to get more than one shot on an opponent. At max damage, the REEF-LUX will do 45 damage. Allowing you to do 130 damage if you manage to hit all 3 shots. Hitting all 3 shots is actually quite difficult though, even at max charge. However, hitting 2 of the shots will grant 90 damage, making an easy kill if the enemy has ink damage. Or an easy kill with spamming your no charge shots. One thing that really sets it apart from the original Stringer is that it has insanely fast charge speed, and the fact that you can save your charge while swimming with it. Although, let's be quite honest here, I never use that ability, ever. But that's not what makes this a ridiculous weapon. Just watching the gameplay here, that is... I feel like I got away with a lot of stuff that I really should not have. Especially when it comes to dealing with these people. Anyway, you know you have been waiting for it. Let's talk about the Tentamissiles. Oh boy. This one is bad. Back in Splatoon 2, Tentamissile plagued ranked battles, turf wars, and even Salmon Run. I would say it's even worse than Salmon Run. You can get an insanely ridiculous amount of fly fish in Salmon Run, and it ain't fun. Now in Splatoon 3, there are only 3 select kits that have Tentamissiles. Although now, fly fish and Tentamissiles are even more evil in Salmon Run. Unfortunately, you would think them adding more bosses would lessen the amount of fly fish there are, right? No. Well, this isn't a video about Salmon Run. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. Oh, where was I? The weapons that have the Tentamissile kit is the Fling Sub-Roller, the Goo Tuber, and of course, the REEF-LUX 450. Each of these needing the exact same amount of points to activate the Tentamissiles, which is 200p. However, out of these weapons, the REEF-LUX can build its special at an insane rate. It's really, honestly, really stupid how fast you can charge your special. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I was so dead. I was so doomed at that point. Because of this, many REEF-LUX users will stay in the base during the start of the game in order to build that special meter. Like, just watch this. Also, I'll be quite honest here, I did not plan the script to line up with the actual gameplay this well. I am very surprised it's working that well. Oh, double kill. People really need to move when they start seeing them being targeted by Tentamissiles. Anyway, where was I? This strat works even better in Rainmaker, which you are seeing, as you can actually even target the Rainmaker shield with Tentamissiles, allowing you to have 5 targets, which gives you the maximum amount of missiles to be fired. Since there is no need for line of sight for the Tentamissils, you can fire them safely from your base. And if those enemies are tied up in combat with your allies, they must stop they must stop fighting, or else they'll die just like that person just did. Look at that wipeout. Oh wait, I want to, before I continue on with the script, I find this part really funny about what happened here. So I was being targeted by 3 people. For some reason, one person completely ignores me, the crab ignores me, and then I'm just here on my own. And then they finally find me, but you know, it's... Whew. I do not understand. Also, there are 2 REEF-LUX users on my team. They may have 3 Splattershot pros, and which equals 3 crab tanks. But it's not really the same when you're fighting against 2 REEF-LUX users. And unfortunately, because we have 2 REEF-LUX users, there is really nowhere to build our special either. So we're just trying to get as much ink down as we can. Let me look at the map here. Yeah, our base is completely covered already. And this is on ranked. This ain't turf war. Now, I might make a video later about the mathematical benefits of not inking your base, because apparently that's a big thing now, that people want to ink their base during turf war. It's like, no, you don't do that right off the start. You are losing so much ground. You are giving up so much by doing so, but that's not the point of this video, right? That's not the point of this video. This is about the REEF-LUX. You also have curling bomb as a sub weapon, which really is nice and handy when you're pushing forward with the REEF-LUX 450. This gives you a very easy way to get forward, a forward position, and just cuts through the enemy lines. With the REEF-LUX, is a very short-range weapon when you actually use it for the REEF-LUX weapon itself. So it's really handy when you actually use it with the curling bomb. And that's the game right there. Anyway. So you may think of me as evil. You may think of me as scum. Especially since I'm dabbing on them right now. But I do not care what you may think. For I am on the path of true evil. And with my REEF-LUX 450 in my hand, no one can stop me. Let's get started with the video, shall we? That's gotcha. Oh boy. Why do I go straight to gotcha? No. Please. No.